What up, everybody? It's your boy, that cool black guy, bringing y'all part two of my dual account with my homie Mims.
Yo,
What's up, Mims?
what's up, you guys? It's your boy Mims coming at you guys with a dual commentary with that cool black guy, and his username kind of speaks for itself. He is a cool black guy.
Yeah, they know the deal, man. They know the routine. But so last video, we talked about some of the trades in the league and what we thought about them. This video, we're gonna talk about our picks for who's gonna make it all the way to the finals this year. But real quick before that, I want you to tell people what they can expect from your channel, what you do there, anything you just want people to know about your channel.
Well, whenever someone says, what could you expect from Mim's channel, the number one thing you could expect is entertainment, primarily NBA 2K. Definitely some advice on how to get better at the video game. And then I'd like to include some of my fresh flow, maybe a little vlogging every now and then because my subs liked it. I'm very good with communicating with my subscribers. I feel blessed for every single one I get, so I respond to all my Twitter tweets. And I'm trying to start doing Call of Duty. I'm trying to start doing that, but I'm not getting so much support on that. So if people like it, I'll start uploading more Call of Duty because apparently I'm pretty good at it. But yeah, that's what you could expect from my channel.
Yeah, it's cool, man. Make sure y'all go check out his channel. I know some of y'all have seen my 2K videos and stuff like that. So go check out his channel. The man knows what he's doing on the court out there. So y'all make sure y'all swing by his channel. Y'all might be able to learn something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they probably will. And if you're watching it on my channel and you've never heard of that cool black guy, man, you guys are missing out. And the first time I ever heard of you, bro, was actually when we did Shakedown's dunk contest. Do you remember that?
Oh yeah. That was mad fun. I can't wait till the next one. What up, Shake?
Yo, what's up, my boy Shake? Shouts out to him. But that was a really epic time because when you go back to the video round 2, you only see me and that cool black guy in the comment section. They either voted for me or they voted for you, and obviously you went on to win that one. You obviously deserved it, and I just had a blast editing those videos. It took my commentating and my editing to another level, and I can't wait to do it again.
Yeah, definitely, man. That was real fun. Like, it's real good to see like a community come together and just organize and do something crazy like that. And that was like, no lie, that was actually like right when I started posting 2K videos. Because most of the people know that I'm mainly like a first-person shooter type player, but I like to mix it up. But as far as my channel was going, I was doing like Call of Duty stuff. But I had just jumped into the 2K scene, and then Shake was like, "Yo, you want to get in this contest?" I'm like, "For real, I'm down." And from there, I just still been posting 2K vids. But I remember seeing your dunk, and I was like, "Yo, what the hell, man?" I was scared for real.
Yeah,
I thought you had it. I'm not even gonna lie, I thought you had it, but it was all in fun though.
Hell yeah, it was a ton of fun, and I can't wait to do it again, man. That was a blast. But
yeah, no doubt. So let's talk about this NBA. The season starts tomorrow.
Woo.
And we got a good lineup of games. I think the Wizards are playing the Cavaliers. The who else is playing? The Lakers are playing the Mavericks, I think.
Yeah.
And then Boston is playing Miami. So we got some good matchups tomorrow to kick the season off. And my question to you is, who do you think's going out of the East? Who do you think is going out of the West?
Well, the East isn't as competitive as the West. That's like commonly known throughout the NBA. The West is ridiculously competitive this year, especially with that Dwight Howard trade. You basically take out a playoff team in the Magic and you send a superstar player to the West. So I definitely think that the West is more competitive, but the East, definitely, without a doubt, unless if LeBron James gets into some freak injury and he's happens to be with D Wade and Bosh, like the Miami Heat are probably going to come out of the East.
Yeah, I don't think LeBron is I don't know if I'm 100% sure about this, but I don't think LeBron has ever been injured in his entire career, like a serious injury where he's missed like a good amount of games. I don't think he's ever been injured, which is understandable because that dude is like a freak of nature.
Oh my god, man! I would never want to guard LeBron. I don't know how people want to guard him. The guy is huge, and he's like coming at you like 6'9", all of those pounds. Like Jesus, get out the way.
It's almost not even fair, which is crazy because that's like the highest level of basketball, and it's still not even fair. So that just goes to show you like how. I mean, people. I don't. People think I hate LeBron. I don't hate LeBron. He's a good player. I just don't like the fact that people were crowning him as like the best player ever before he even won one championship. You know what I'm saying? MJ has 6. Kobe has 5. You know what I'm saying? Those dudes have gone out and earned championships. You know, so I just felt like people should let LeBron go out and earn the title King James instead of just crowning him as king before he's even won a ring. You know what I'm saying? So that was my whole issue with LeBron. I don't think he's a bad player or nothing like that. But, you know, he's a great player, fun to watch. It's just the people, the way that they act. It's just it just annoys me sometimes.
You know, coming out of LA, like living in LA, I have a lot of friends that are NBA fans that are still doing this whole Kobe LeBron thing for the past 2-3 years. And a lot of people need to understand my perspective on Kobe versus LeBron is, number one, it's not Kobe versus LeBron anymore. Kobe is 34 years old. He's just fighting to get those games in. You know, he's starting to take a lesser role in his offense. It's not Kobe versus LeBron anymore. Kobe's still a really good player. He's definitely one of the top shooting guards, if not the top shooting guard, arguably, in the NBA. But you can't really compare the two because one is pretty much bases his entire game on scoring, whereas the other is the perfect all-around player. You know, LeBron does it all. He gives you defense, he gives you assists, he gives you offense, he gives you everything. Anything you want out of LeBron, he'll do it for you. So, yeah. Like, besides, like, the whole clutch thing, that's a different argument. You know, some people say he's not clutch. I haven't watched enough of LeBron games to comment on it. I don't like really talking about stuff that I'm not informed of, so, you know.
Right. So you think LA is coming out of the West?
Well, you see, the West is a huge toss-up, man. You know, the best way to do it is to have a hat right next to me and just pick a name out of a hat, out of, like, L.A., OKC. You know, there's a lot of teams. Denver could be a dark horse if they really wanted to. I said earlier they're a 5th seed, but, you know, none of these teams would surprise me to get to the finals because there are so many contending teams in the West. There's a ridiculous amount of them. And if LA, I don't put LA on, I don't have such ridiculous expectations for LA because I'm taking a lot of things into account. You know, what if it takes a while to mesh together? You know, what if someone gets injured? Because, you know, Dwight and Kobe can be injury prone. And this is coming from a Laker fan. I try to be as unbiased as possible because we kind of had bad reputations of biased Laker fans. So
right.
if we make it to the championship, Western Conference championship round, my expectations would be met. I would be really happy. Well, actually, it's not fair to expect to make it to the championship round, but I would be very, very happy if they made it that far. I'd obviously be excited and stoked if they made it to the finals. And I'm one of those guys that if they make it to the finals, I'm not going to say, oh, I hope Miami loses in the Eastern Championship round so the Lakers could get an easy championship victory in the finals. You know, I want the best 2 teams to, like, duel, have an epic game, like, couple of games for the NBA finals.
Series,
I want to see the Miami Heat.
And
I want to see the Los Angeles Lakers duke it out.
I wanted OKC to make it to the finals. I wanted Miami to make it to the finals. I'm not going to lie. I wanted Miami to lose. But it didn't work out that way. But it's cool. Like, you know, this year I think it's going to be LA and Miami also. You know, the Miami is basically a condensed version of the Eastern Conference All-Stars before that team formed. They took Bosh out of Toronto. They had Miami. They had Wade in Miami already. Took LeBron out of Cleveland. Put them all there. Now they got Ray Allen there. It's just a lot. It's just like pretty much the whole. It's just like pretty much the whole Eastern Conference is all on that one team. You know, not all. Obviously, there's players like Darren Williams and stuff like that, but the Eastern Conference really does not have a chance against Miami with the team that they have now. They got better than last year, and they won it all last year. But as far as LA goes, I think that barring any type of injury to Nash or Howard, Nash is up there in age, man. I think he's pushing 40. Yeah. Barring any type of injury, I think they're going to be fine. I don't think it's going to take them an entire season to gel together. I think it might take them about 20 or 30 games. That's it. You know. And then matchup wise, man, they're spread out. They got big man down low. Then they got guards that can shoot. Then they got Jameson coming off the bench. You know what I'm saying? They got Ron Artest, Meta World Peace defense. They have it all matchup wise. I think they can take it all this year as long as Mike Brown don't let the team run wild. He got to have some type of control over them, man.
Yeah, and I 100% agree with you because to this day, I still don't think Miami is a good fit for each other. LeBron and Wade just don't match up to each other, personally, if you ask me. They made it work out. They won a championship, but they just don't complement each other well. They both need the ball in their hands. LeBron is trying to play power forward off the dribble a little bit. They're trying their best. I'm just saying they can't both complement each other while doing what each do best. But if you go and look at the Lakers, you have a scorer in Kobe Bryant. You have a point guard that loves passing it in Steve Nash that could drain the open three. You have a center that requires a ton of attention in Dwight Howard. And then after all of that, you forget about Pau Gasol. Like, that alone is ridiculous.
Pau Gasol is a good player, man. Pau Gasol does not get the credit he deserves.
Oh, 100%.
He can go in the paint, but he's got a nice mid-range game, which is going to make life so much easier for Dwight Howard. He's never had a player like that on his team in the paint with him. Like Big Baby, he had on his team before, but Big Baby is not the player that Pau Gasol is. Like, exactly. Gasol actually has a good jumper. Gasol has those good post moves. He's just going to make life easier for Dwight Howard.
Exactly. I 100% agree with you on that. And another thing is that, the entire team, if they learn how to play together, I see great things happening for the Lakers. And then you look at the bench, and I don't know why people are saying the Lakers bench is such a weakness, because we have Jameson, we have Jordan Hill that played really well off the bench last year. He gave us great minutes, and a lot of people might laugh at me for saying this, but Robert Sacre is a 7-foot center. We have that size even off the bench. We have Jody Meeks. I don't really know about the point guard play, but on top of all of that, people also forget that what the definition of a bench means. Usually when someone says bench, people think that the starting five goes and sits their ass down on the bench and the bench players come in. That's not how it works, man. When you have four superstars, well, arguable superstars, because,
Nash isn't himself anymore.
Yeah.
He's getting up there in age.
Yeah, whenever you have four very good players, you could expect one or two of them to step in. I'm not expecting Jameson, like a bench of Jameson, Jordan Hill, Devin Ebanks or Earl Clark, and Jody Meeks and Chris Duhon. I'm expecting something like Steve Nash and Dwight Howard will stay in. Jameson will come in for power forward or small forward. Like something like that. Two of the stars stay in. At least one is on the floor at all times, kind of like Miami does. And I think that's how we're gonna have a pretty solid bench.
Definitely. Well, hey, I'm right there with you. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to wrap this up, man. Like we said, make sure y'all check out. The NBA season starts tomorrow or Tuesday. I don't know when this videos will be uploaded. Tuesday the 30th. Make sure y'all check out my boy Mim's channel. And Mims, I'll let you go ahead and close this out.
Yo, first of all, I like to thank that cool black guy. All I had to do was send him a message, and immediately he was like, I'm down to do this. So one of the nicest commentators I have met thus far, that cool black guy. Definitely got to thank you for this, man.
No doubt, man. I'm like I said, like I tell everybody, man, I'm down to do any type of podcast, whether it's a big channel or small channel. I love interacting with other commentators. Sub count does not mean a damn thing to me, for real. But yeah, definitely, man. This is probably more of a privilege for me than it was for you. All right, y'all. Peace.